While it's too early to talk of 6-pointers, Dunfermline new defeat here would leave them trailing United by 8 points, so avoiding defeat a must for Leishman's men. Derek Young close to adding to his midweek hat-trick. Confidence high at East End Park after they scored 4 against Kilmarnock, so surely a bit more composure could be expected of the defence. They almost gifted United the chance to take the lead, and they did have the ball in the net, but the referee's whistle brought a halt to any celebrations. Foul on the goalkeeper indicated by Stuart Dougal. United dominated the first half, and after Barry Robson and David Fernandez had combined, the effort from Derek McInnes was surely wildly optimistic. It was certainly wild. Fernandez was once again to stand out for United. The Spaniard was skillful and inventive in the opening 45, coupled with determination, and he was almost rewarded. Fernandez was at the heart of everything that was good from United, and when he played in Barry Robson, the winger set himself up for a shot which required a good save from Alan McGregor. The on-loan Rangers keeper won't be able to play at Ibrox next week, but has shown already that he is good enough for first-team football, even if he might have to move on to get it. He was, however, beaten before the break when Robson's free kick was perfectly placed onto the head of David McCracken. A deserved lead for United at this stage, coming from a well-taken goal. And if they had managed to add to that lead, Dunfermline might well have been dead and buried. Lee Miller should have buried this chance. Robson, the architect, McGregor providing the foundations for an improved second-half performance from the home side. Winger Liam Horsted was hoping to give his teammates something to build on. The on-loan Portsmouth man almost went all the way himself. Inspiration came from his surging runs down the left side, and again he came close to bringing his side level. It wasn't long before Dunfermline were level. Andy Todd on his Todd as he headed home. A teasing delivery from the corner, the invitation one that Todd wasn't going to turn down. The defending might have been better, but the wheel of outrageous fortune continued to spin for Dunfermline. Greg Ross had played only after United had given permission for him to replace Darren Young, who was injured in the warm-up. Ross the boss made it an afternoon he won't forget. Ross perfectly placed for the cutback and made no mistake in turning the game on its head. Delight for Dunfermline with their first league win of the season. The goal scorer's efforts appreciated by their manager.
Just Livingston's second point of the season as Paul Lambert prepares to face his old club Celtic for the first time on Saturday. Dunfermline and Falkirk both moved themselves closer to Dundee United and Inverness, while Rangers dropped to 5th as Hibs and Kilmarnock move above the champions into 3rd and 4th. Celtic stay second, but Hearts now with 24 points from 8 games and set to face Falkirk away on Sunday. Well, Bill, it's been a real good week for Dunfermline, especially after that cup win down at Kilmarnock.
Yeah, well, goals have been hard to come by, but 4 at Kilmarnock during the week was great. To go a goal down there on Saturday, which they've not been good at coming back from. They come back, 2 big defenders score the goals, Todd and Ross, but it was all built on a great save from the goalkeeper at 1-0 down. That was a tremendous save by McGregor.
Andy, McGregor cannot play for Dunfermline at Ibrox this week. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a pity for him because he needs that type of experience against the big outfit, and obviously Rangers fear that he might come back and haunt them, but he certainly wants to be playing in those type of games. But Dunfermline did come back. I've seen Andy Todd playing up front for Dunfermline before. Maybe that's an option that they might pursue. He's certainly got the height and strength in the air, and great to see Greg Ross coming up and getting a goal inside the box like that.
And Bill, whatever way we'll look at this, it's a poor result for Dundee United to have been ahead in that game.
Yeah, Dundee United are very hot and cold, aren't they? You know, some weeks they seem to be flying, and then a day like that they go back into their shell again, back to their old self where they look good going forward, but very, very fragile at the back.